Ladies and gentlemen, we are now seeing the beginnings of another stage of human evolution. These mutations manifest in puberty and are often triggered by periods of heightened emotional stress.
Today will be like tomorrow. He has a plan to build an entire new world from the ground up.
So the models that I make are all transitional, and many of them are only conceptual. They're not necessarily what the future might look like. They're only, well, let's say they're extrapolations of taking the present and extrapolating forward. But we can't go too far forward, because we don't know what new things will come into being. So armies and navies are not to protect people. They're there to protect an established system. Every established system works in a similar manner. It takes the youngsters and say, what's the greatest country in the world? The youngsters who haven't the slightest idea. This country. This is the greatest country in the world. And God's on our side. Every country does that. And so you got a bunch of pinheads all over the world responding to these mechanisms of control. If you had a free society, you couldn't get people to go to war. If you had an intelligent type of upbringing amongst children, they would say there must be many other ways of solving problems other than killing people. Now here they take a group of scientists and engineers and they work on flying machines. You give them a flying machine, they use it to bomb cities. You give them dynamite, which can be used for many different purposes, and they use it to blast people to pieces. So how can a person be scientific if they have allegiance to their country rather than to the earth and everyone on it and the intelligent use of resources? This would be a scientist to me. When you try to think about the future, remember this. The process with which you think about things is based upon indoctrination, what you're given by your society. So your range of thought is limited by the dominant values of your society. We talk about civilization as though it's a static state, and there are no civilized people yet. It's a process that's constantly going on. As long as you have war, police, prisons, crime, you're in the early stages of civilization, what they call civilization. All the marvels and wonders of technology can amount to nothing unless it elevates humans to their highest potential. This is the aim of the future by design.